Hi everybody, it's 2 o'clock on a Thursday, and today I am making this cute little pop-up card. So it lays flat like that, and it fits into an A2 envelope, and then it just pops up like that, and it's a little house. Isn't that adorable? Whoops, I made it into a Happy Paws little store. You can make it into whatever you want. So stay with me and I'm going to show you how to make it. Little bits and pieces here. Now it does not come with a die set, so you can cut it out by hand. Or if you have a scan and cut, you can cut it with a scan and cut. So the stamp looks like this. So I stamped out the front of the store, and then I stamped a couple extra windows. So I just stamped it and then just cut the windows out. And then I cut the little dogs and cats and whatever. It was quite easy. I used my scan and cut, but it would be easy to cut it out by hand as well. So when I cut this one to fit, I also cut this part out to put on the roof. Okay. Alrighty. And I also did a handout. All right. So I will post that. I just 1 sec. I got to get my score pill. Linda and Paulette are coming over today to finish up the birthday card kit. So I have everything in the dining room for them. All right. So I'm using craft cardstock for my house. And it measures, hi Maureen. It measures 4 by 10.5. And along the long side, I'm going to score at 2.5, 5, 7.5, and 10. And then I'm going to rotate to the short side, and I'm going to score at 2.25. Hi, Selena. Hi, Monica. Woo, all the way to Maui. That's nice. And then the mechanism is 1.25 by 3.5. And then on the long side, you're going to score at 1/2, 1 3/4, and 3. And then you'll rotate it and score at 5/8 of an inch. And that's the mechanism. And then we need our roof. And our roof is 5 by 3.25. And on this, you're going to score. I made some indentations to make it look like a roof. So you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, and 4.5. So now when you flip it over, you can see that you've got the scores and they look like they're embossed. Well, they are embossed. And then you'll just fold that in half. And that's the roof. Okay. Alrighty. So now we're going to do some measuring and some cutting. I am going to measure this one and this one. I've got that one marked, but I don't need that one. So I've got my ruler and I'm going to measure. So this is 2.5. So I'm going to just tick it at 1.25. I'm going to skip this one and I'm going to mark this one at 1.25. So these ones you don't need. All right. Okay. So now we're going to draw. I'm going to draw a line from this point that we just made down to that first score line. And we're making the peaks of the house. Okay, and then skip this one, and then I'm going to go to this one. And here. There we go. All right, now we're going to do some cutting. All right. So what we're removing is, where's my marker here? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Marilyn. Selena. Okay, so what we're removing is this, this, and this. And we're going to miter this corner. All right. And this part here. All right. So I'm going to miter this corner. And then I'm going to cut. Oops. And I'm just cutting right along the score line to here. And then I'm going to cut on the pencil line. Okay, and then I'm going to cut on this pencil line. And then I'm going to cut along this score line. And then this pencil line. And this pencil line. And there we have our house. All right, I'm going to fold on these score lines and burnish. All right, and then there's a 1/2 inch tab here. I'm going to fold on that. And I'm going to use my tape. Okay, so that's that 1/2 inch that we mitered. And I'm just going to flip that over. So it looks like that. I'm going to fold this in on that first score line, and I'm going to fold this one over on this score line, and they match up, and then that creates my house. Okay. All right. I could have decorated it beforehand, couldn't I? But that is stuck. So we'll just decorate it knowing that this is the front. Okay. All righty. So I cut this out like that, as I showed you before. And I'm just going to put some tape on here. And this is my front. So I cut it to fit. So these are 2.5. Okay, so you just cut it to fit. So there's the front of my house. And then I'm going to put a window on here. Now I added some more on, but I'm just going to add a window. So I just cut it out like that, and I'm going to put that on there. I added trim on the other one, but it's really not necessary. Okay, so there's the front of my house, the side window, and now I'm going to flip it over. The back of the house has a place for your sentiment. So I have this little piece of white, and it is 2 by 2. It isn't, it's 2 by 1 3/4. Okay. And then this is a side piece. So we're just going to add another window to it. And there's our little window. Okay, I mean, if you want to, you can cut out the trim and add it on there if you want, but I didn't think it was that necessary. Okay. All right, now we're going to add our little guys. I'm going to use glue for this. All right. So in the front window, I put this little dog. And then I put this planter. Okay. And then on this one, I put the little cat. Okay. And then there's the back. Now, I stamped and cut out Happy Birthday Friend. You could do whatever you want on it. And then I put a little cat walking by on this one. So cute. Perfect pet lovers card. And then on this one, I put this dog. Put him in the window. All right. And then I have this little flower. Okay. So there we have it. There's the front door, the front of the house, and then the side, the back, and the other side. Okay. Alrighty. Now we're going to do the mechanism. So here's the mechanism, and we're going to do some cutting on this. So what we want to do is we want to cut. I want to miter this. I'm going to zoom in on it. I'm going to miter this. Okay. And I'm going to miter that. So I'm going to miter this, or cut that in half, and then miter this one up here. Okay. Oh, and then I'm also going to miter this and miter that. Okay, so I'm going to cut this from the bottom to that first score line. And then you can just kind of cut it out. And then I'm going to miter this corner. All right. And I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm going to cut from this corner up to that first score line. And then I'm going to miter this corner. And then I'm going to make a little triangle here and miter these ones. So then you have this. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to fold this one to the front, like so. And then I'm going to fold this one to the back. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in my house. So this is the front of the house, and this is the back of the house, top, and this is the front of the house, okay? So the open part is right here. And then you just take this little piece, and this is going to go to the back, and this one is going to go to the front. So you're just gluing this little triangle here, okay? So this one, I'm going to glue. This one is going to the front, sorry. So I've got this one, and it just fits right there. Just that triangle is all you're gluing, okay? And then this little triangle on the side, I'm going to put this one behind, and it just fits in there perfect. Okay, so that one's behind, and then this one is in the front, and that one's over here. Okay? So I'm just pushing it, making sure the glue is stuck. Okay? Alrighty. Okay, now we're going to take our roof. Now on the roof, I am going to glue this Happy Paws. And I'm just going to put it right along there. Okay, so now I've got it on here. And there's my house. Okay, so now I'm going to attach the house. And these are the tabs that I'm going to put glue on. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on this one. And I'm going to slide this in like this. So it's in the middle and push down. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to put glue on this tab and push it down. Okay, and then, oh, I put it on. I've got these ones mixed up. So maybe it is better to put these on when you've got the whole thing together. Yeah, so put them on after. And then you know. And there you go. So I could take this off as well. Why I love my tape so much. Because it just peels off, but then it will settle and become permanent. Sorry about that. And there's our house. Isn't that adorable? Pops up. Great for a pet lover. Now, if you didn't want to go to all the trouble of making a house card, and this stamp is really cute, or if you want to make another card, I made another card here, and I just put everything on. I use cats on this one, and you're such a good friend. Isn't that cute? So there's 2 cards using the same stamp, and this is the stamp. And Kathy will probably put a link to it in her store. It's adorable. And then the other neat thing about this is it says, you are a perfect sister, brother, friend, mom, dad, mate. I'm Mutz for you. Welcome to the neighborhood. Free treats for all good boys and girls. Happy Paws. You're such a good friend. Happy birthday, friend. Tail wagging. Fun day your way. So there's lots of nice sentiments as well. So yeah, put them on after you've got your house together, and then you won't get them mixed up like I did. Okay? I think that embossing really does add to the little roof too. Yeah, it is really cute. I love it. And the neat thing, it folds flat and goes into an A2 envelope, so that's kind of cool. Alrighty. Okay. Now, I had chemo yesterday, so I'm feeling really good today. They put you on a steroid for 2 days. So I usually have a good second and third day, and then not so good for about 10 days. I'm really tired. So what I did was I want to do videos every Tuesday and Thursday right now. And so I've made some cards ahead of time. So next week, I think I showed you, I'm going to do this one using a pink fresh floral. I think it's very, very pretty. I love it. And this paper's lovely. It's graphic 45, I believe. And then I'm going to make this card, another animal card, which is so cute. You are our favorite. And then you open it up, human. Isn't that sweet? So that's the 2 I'm making next week. And then the week after, I thought I'd make a guy card or whoever. I thought this is sort of masculine looking. And it is with a nautical theme, which I thought was really cute. And so these are all, now I've forgotten, I have chemo brain. I forget things, which I don't normally do. What's it called? Floating card? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But these are all raised up. And it looks very nice. And I'm going to do another one. There's one that does, one that ties the knot, like for a wedding. It's quite cute. And then, but I'm going to do another one using these for a birthday. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one is a really cute stamp set. Look at this. All the Tea by Pink and Main. So cute. So I made this card, Spill the Tea. And when you open it up, there's tea bags. Isn't that cute? So that's that one. And then the next, yeah, so those are the cards that I made for the next 2 weeks. So hopefully I'll feel okay and I can do the videos. All right. So I'm ahead of the game right now, which feels good. Okay. Now, yeah, so what I used the Happy Paws Picket Fence stamp to create 2 cards. And as I said, I will put the handout. Now on the handout, I just explained how to make this card. For the mechanism, you're going to have to watch the video. I didn't go into a great explanation about that. So I just showed you here how to cut it and how to fold it, etc. All right. And then you can go back and watch the video to see how you put on the mechanism. Okay. It's pretty easy when you think about it. All righty. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me and have a great weekend. Oh, no, it's not Friday. Have a great day anyways. All right. Bye-bye.